releases advisor to the Rivers.
Public relations, as a matter of fact, has to do with mutual exchanges. I'm aware that what people are called to do in protocol relationship and work is to stream out orderliness and ensure that things are put in their proper balances. I'm very much aware of that protocol need, that we need to define the path we work, and we also need to follow those paths. I have experienced that, and I enjoy orderliness. And of course, that is a major property of God, to ensure that things are orderly. Protocol also emphasizes something of orderliness, that things must be done well. There must be a protocol definition for everything. There must be mutual respect for what we do. Public relations will build understanding. Every organization, the UBEC and the annex organization to UBEC, being the SUBEBs, all have an ideological flow. We know what our mandate is. Next important thing is that how do we get people out there to appreciate that we are called to offer basic education service, both applying the principles of equity and equality and quality, so that it can get to the people who are supposed to be extreme beneficiaries of quality basic education service.
I'd like to say to you, public relations officers and protocol officers, that your role in basic education is very strategic. These are new strategies being introduced by government to ensure that basic education receives a boost in our country. And these strategies won't be effective if the public relations officers don't retool their own strategies to ensure implementation of these programs. So I'm sure that during this training, you will be given some overview, but I'd like to draw your mind, because this is my turf. Draw your mind to the fact that you'll be doing brand reputation for these programs, brand reputation and brand credibility. It will be your duty to ensure stakeholder buy-in for these programs. Because of your role in your various states and at the center, whatever negative perception people have about basic education, it will be your duty to change those negative perceptions. And now that the social media has become a new tool for information management and dissemination, it will also be your duties as public relations officers to enhance online presence.
Goodwill and hospitality is central to effective public relations and protocol practice. But again, I want to say that UBEC receives a lot of money from the federal government, and 96% of such amounts go to the states for projects. Hardly do we come to the point where what the SUBEBs have done is on the front pages. What you find on the front pages of newspapers are the names of the chairmen that have been put to jail, or names of chairmen that have taken money, or classrooms that are dilapidated all over the place. We never get to hear the good things that are going on. And so this offers us an opportunity to rethink the strategy that we are using in getting people to know what's going on in the subsector. And so I'm glad that this morning we have the opportunity again to share ideas and to think. Good news can afford to be on the front pages. And so I want to thank again River State. I want to thank my colleagues that have taken the opportunity and the time, the sacrifice to come here.